So, how do they actually create smell? Where does it come from? Who figured this out first? And how did something so invisible turn into an industry worth tens of billions every single year? Let's get into it. If you go back far enough, perfume didn't start in a lab. It started in fire. The word perfume literally comes from Latin meaning through smoke, because early humans burned resins, woods, and herbs to release scent into the air. Ancient civilizations like Egypt and Mesopotamia weren't trying to smell good for fun. They believed scent was spiritual. They used it in rituals, burials, and even to communicate with gods. And somewhere around 1200 BCE, we get the first recorded perfumer in history, a woman named Tapadi. She wasn't just mixing oils randomly. She was using early chemical techniques like distillation and filtration to create scents. That's not just art, that's science. From there, fragrance spreads across the world. The Egyptians refine scented oils. The Greeks and Romans turn it into luxury. And during the Islamic Golden Age, scientists improved distillation techniques, basically inventing the foundation of modern perfume chemistry. Then we hit a turning point. In 1709, a man named Giovanni Maria Farina creates something lighter, fresher, and completely different from the heavy oils people were used to. He calls it eau de cologne, named after the city he lived in. And just like that, cologne is born. That moment matters because it marks the shift from perfume as ritual to perfume as everyday identity. Now fast forward to today, because this is where things get really interesting. Modern perfume isn't just about crushing flowers and mixing oils. That still exists, but it's only part of the story. At its core, every fragrance, whether it's a $10 spray or a $300 luxury bottle, is built like a structure. Perfumers call it a pyramid. At the top, you have the first smell you notice. The top notes. These are usually light, sharp, and quick to fade. Think citrus, herbs, or alcohol-like freshness. Then comes the heart. This is the main personality of the fragrance. Florals, spices, fruits. This is what people remember. And finally, the base. The deep, heavy molecules that stick to your skin for hours. Woods, musks, amber. This is what gives a perfume its longevity. So, when someone says a fragrance lasts all day, what they're really talking about is chemistry. But here's where we go deeper, because not all perfumes are created the same, and the brands behind them shape how they're made. Take luxury houses like Gucci or Louis Vuitton. These brands don't just sell a smell, they sell identity, status, and storytelling. Their fragrances are often developed by elite perfumers working with high-end fragrance labs, using rare, natural ingredients blended with complex synthetics. A single bottle might contain dozens, sometimes hundreds, of individual scent molecules carefully balanced over months or even years. Then you have iconic perfume houses, like Chanel, known for fragrances like Chanel No. 5, which revolutionized perfume by heavily using synthetic aldehydes, giving it that clean, almost abstract scent that doesn't exist naturally. Now here's what that actually means. Aldehydes are a type of organic molecule, basically a structure made of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen that chemists can design and tweak. In nature, small amounts of aldehydes exist in things like citrus peels or herbs, but they're subtle. What Ernest Beau did when creating Chanel No. 5 in 1921 was use aldehydes in unusually high concentrations. That created a sparkling, almost soapy clean scent that feels bright and diffusive, like light bouncing off glass. It doesn't smell like a specific flower. It smells like an idea of cleanliness. And that was revolutionary, because it proved perfume didn't have to copy nature anymore. It could invent something completely new at the molecular level. Now compare that to something like Axe body spray. Axe isn't trying to create a multi-layered, evolving scent experience. It's designed for immediate impact, strong, noticeable, and affordable. The formulas are simpler. The concentration of fragrance oils is lower, and they rely heavily on synthetic compounds that are cheaper to produce in large quantities. Those synthetics are often built from petrochemicals or plant-derived alcohols that are chemically modified to mimic natural smells, like turning a basic molecule into something that smells like vanilla, wood, or musk. That's why the scent hits fast, but fades faster too. So, when you smell a $300 fragrance versus a $10 body spray, you're not just smelling quality, you're smelling complexity, concentration, and time. Now let's talk about something most people have heard, but don't fully understand. Whales, more specifically, something called ambergris. Ambergris comes from the sperm whale, but not in the way people usually think. It's not exactly whale fat. It's a rare substance formed in the whale's digestive system, believed to help protect it from sharp objects like squid beaks. Over time, it gets expelled into the ocean, where it floats and ages, sometimes for years. And when it ages, something incredible happens. Sunlight, salt water, and oxygen slowly break down its chemical structure into compounds that smell warm, sweet, slightly marine, and almost skin-like. More importantly, it acts as a fixative, slowing down how quickly other scent molecules evaporate. For centuries, ambergris was one of the most valuable ingredients in perfumery. It was literally called floating gold. But today, it's extremely rare, heavily restricted in many countries, and almost always replaced. So, what replaces it? Chemists developed synthetic molecules that mimic its effect. Compounds like ambroxide, often just called ambrox or cetalox. These are designed to recreate that smooth, warm, long-lasting amber sensation without needing the natural source. And here's how they make it. One common pathway starts with a natural compound found in clary sage, a plant. Scientists extract a molecule called sclereol from the plant, then chemically modify it through controlled reactions, basically rearranging its structure step by step until it becomes ambroxide. That final molecule doesn't just smell similar to ambergris. It performs the same function. It anchors a fragrance, extends its life, and gives it that soft, skin-like warmth people associate with luxury perfumes. So, in a way, modern perfumery didn't just replace ambergris, it reverse-engineered it. Now let's go even deeper into how these products are actually used and applied, because even that has layers to it. Most modern colognes and perfumes are alcohol-based sprays. The alcohol, usually ethanol, acts like a delivery system. It carries the fragrance molecules, spreads them across your skin, and then evaporates quickly, launching those top notes into the air almost instantly. But not all fragrances are sprayed. Some are oil-based. These are often more concentrated and are applied by dabbing or patting onto the skin. You'll see this in traditional attars or niche fragrances. Without alcohol, the evaporation is slower, meaning the scent develops more gradually and stays closer to the skin. So when you spray a fragrance, you're creating a scent cloud around you. When you dab or pat it, you're creating a more personal, intimate scent, something people only notice when they're close. Even the concentration levels matter more than most people realize. Eau de cologne typically has around 2–5% fragrance oil. Eau de toilette sits around 5–15%. Eau de parfum goes up to 15 to 20%, and pure parfum can reach 20 to 30% or more. That difference in concentration directly affects how strong the scent is, how far it projects, and how long it lasts on your skin. Now zoom out for a second, because this isn't just chemistry, it's a global machine. The fragrance industry today is massive. By 2025, the global perfume market was already worth around $55 billion. And by 2026, estimates suggest it could reach anywhere from about $60 to nearly $90 billion, depending on the report. That's not just growth, that's explosive demand. In fact, thousands of new perfumes are launched every single year. Around 600 new fragrances hit the market in 2025 alone. Think about that. 6,000 new scents in 1 year. And a lot of that growth is being driven by younger generations, especially people treating fragrance less like a single signature smell and more like a collection, something you switch depending on mood, outfit, or identity. Perfume has basically become wearable personality. But underneath all of that, the marketing, the branding, the luxury bottles, the core idea hasn't changed in over 4,000 years. Humans have always been obsessed with scent. We've burned it, distilled it, bottled it, and now we engineer it at the molecular level. From ancient ritual to Gucci campaigns to a can of Axe in a locker room, it's all the same instinct. To be remembered, to leave something behind without saying a word. So the next time you spray cologne or perfume, just remember what you're actually holding. It's ancient history, modern chemistry, global trade, and human psychology. All at once. It's a memory waiting to happen. And the wildest part? We're still figuring out new ways to create smells that don't even exist yet.